Wow, what a crowd to start off our Tuesday here at the farm. The end of the school year is definitely upon us. As you see, a lot of schools are taking their end of year trips, and a lot of bands and stuff are starting to kind of make their way here before summer begins. That being said, they also have the water park open on the weekends now, which I must say is nice. So let's see what the farm looks like now that the weekend is over and things should be somewhat going back to normal right before we head into summer. I think I righted most of the stuff out there, huh? They actually started to clean up the mess a little bit, or move this stuff around at least. And then that structure that they have behind the warehouse there doesn't look like it's gotten any bigger, but they put all their stuff out in front of Bloodline again. And then I don't know what, I guess this is the shark that they're wrapping up and getting ready to ship off here next to us. But that's what this looks like now. Still have no idea what it's going to be, but it could be something cool. I'm so excited! Well, they're prepared for it at least this morning. They got all the schools funneled over to lanes 1 and 2 on the left, and they have all the regular traffic funneled where they usually have the wheelchairs and the strollers and stuff. So we'll see how they handle it inside the park. I'm sure inside the park it should be fine. They do have the south lot open over by the hotel, so they were expecting buses to be filling up the main lot, it looks like. A couple rides down today, Jaguar, Ghost Rider, and the Mine Ride still down, hopefully for this last week, and then we can get back to normal operations here once summer starts. First, we got to get in the park. At least Knott's finally got rid of their Boysenberry Festival sign. Now they're officially ready for summer. Okay, we're in. Now we got to squeeze our way through this bedlam at the front gate. Try to go get something to eat to nourish our bellies from all that stress we just had to go through. You would think we'd get breakfast in Mrs. Murphy's kitchen, but nah, still closed. We're heading to the far corner to the bakery. So after a 20-minute wait in the line, we get a ham burrito. Now that's missing half the egg. Oh man, it's supposed to be swarming with ducks later. And they didn't even have salsa.
Just put it on the floor.
A dry ham and egg and cheese burrito with no salsa.
Let's do it.
All right, so breakfast is all done. So let's go to Camp Snoopy and hope that it's not too crazy over there and talk about a couple of things over in that land. And as we look on the sad state of affairs here, where the meet and greet was supposed to go and the canoe was supposed to go right up there, the water's still drained, probably going to be drained until they open the land back up officially with the new rides that they're going to have up in summer, they said. Still sad to come by and look at this. It kind of reminds me of growing up in Central California in the winter. A lot of the canal beds and the lake beds would be dried out, and it'd be fun to explore, but as an adult, it's just, you expect this area here of Camp Snoopy to be nice and pretty. Like, this is one of the nicest parts of the park when the river's flowing and the water's going and everything is up to snuff. I look forward to this water coming back. I look forward to this thing being full again. So it looks like they are still working the same pace that they've been working on all of these rides. For the Beagle Express, that's pretty much done. They've got the guys that are kind of surveilling the railway and getting all that stuff cleaned up before I'm assuming they add the scenic, which is what those little markers are on the sides of the train tracks there. For the racers, it doesn't seem like it's too much further along, but I don't know how much left they have to do with the actual ride itself. Like I said, the cars are here, they're in the back, but they have a lot of scenic stuff that they still have to do, and I'm assuming they still got to put in the actual motor and stuff for the cars themselves for them to drive along the track. Again, I'm expecting it to be like Autopia at Disneyland with the single bar that goes up the middle of the train. The Tenderpaw coaster, there is a lot of work being done at the little load ramp to load people on and off the ride itself. I'm assuming that's where most of the attention is going to be, probably for the next month. That's usually how it goes, right? Because the track is there, the train's still sitting there covered up, and maybe expect some test rides here in the next 5-6 weeks, perhaps. And as far as the bathroom too, the bathroom will be done probably before the ride, so that when they actually bring these walls down, they'll have the bathrooms available too.
Son of a gun. You thought I was going to say son of a bitch.
If you're trying to ride Timberland Twister, you're in for a nice line to stand in. Look, they're putting in a gazebo. So the Beagle Express will have a little gazebo there, and then a bunch of other lumber as well. So who knows what else they're going to be able to put out here. They got plenty of space to explore. Explore it all, Knots. Let's go.
I mean, really. Yeah. Explore the space.
And then with Ghost Rider and Jaguar and the Mine Ride down, there's not very many rides that are going to be eating up lines, especially for a lot of these high school kids that are looking for their thrills. So Silver Bullet is now 135 minutes at 11 a.m. This seems to be where the group is going, so we're going to follow the group into Fiesta Village. They seem to know where the party's at, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean.
So the good news, Soul Spin's going again. The bad news, Jaguar is not. Oh my. The rest of Fiesta Village, though, is getting down. Man, I'd hate to be involved in this party. Moving on. Time to Gracias por visitar Fiesta Village. So the line to get on an accelerator is getting increasingly longer as the morning goes by. In fact, it's so long right now that the sign out in front of the entrance is broken. Kind of like the sound barrier when this thing roars by. I'm gonna guess 90 to 100 minutes right now, if I were to make a guess, if I were a gambling man. Good times. Another development I've noticed over the last couple of weeks is the Boardwalk has been like increasingly getting more and more attention from guests. A lot of that probably has to do with Ghost Rider being down, so they just get back here a lot earlier. But a lot of people are deciding to take their business back here to the back of the park with Hang Time and Ghost Rider and Accelerator back here now, and even Supreme Scream to a certain point. A lot of people here enjoying the back part festivities of Knott's Berry Farm, which is a good thing to see because this part of the park gets forgotten sometimes and it gets a little sad back here, but I like it when there's a lot of people. And it looks like they finally started continuing work over at the M&T Market too. They got these posts going up now. I don't really know what that's supposed to be. It looks like they're gonna hang tents from it or something. What kind of beamage do you put across pillars like this? It really does, it screams temporary store. I'm not really sure. It looks like what they hang the flyers from in the front of the park. I don't know what this is. Oh well, whatever. They know more than me, I guess. And who's ready for summer nights? It is nice that they have all of the summer night stuff going up now too. So they got all these little things going on all over the place. Summer nights is back almost in like 3 weeks.
What an idiot!
Looks like it's not just us that needs to catch a train. A lot of people coming in to the station to jump on old 41. Let this be a reminder to everybody. Keep your cell phones in your pockets when you're going up these rides because they do not mess around when it comes to stopping it on the ramp. Always know.
Everybody looks like this. Okay. All right. No, I think I like the operation. You must have the money. Yeah,
Correct.
You got his money.
Correct.
You want to get it back.
Oh man, all the logs are gone. There's a circus back here though. Everybody's speeding away from it. Okay, so we arrived at our destination, which is the sleepy town of Calico. Not so sleepy right now though, it looks like. Plenty of people hopping along, doing weird dances or whatever that was. General store must be having a sale. 1-800 General Store. All right, it's time to head around the back where all the seedy business seems to be happening. Well, it's a little more hopping than it usually is, but not much going on. So let's head out into the wilderness and see what's going on out here. Well, Whittles is here, meeting with his friends, along with a lot of other people. So no corner of the park is safe from foot traffic. Wilderness Broiler is actually open. That's good news. And also, Pony Express is going, and it's almost noon. So take that, everybody else.
Good luck, everybody else!
Jump on a quick ride on Pony Express? Nah, 90 minutes. All right, well, we're not gonna ride those ponies and we're gonna head over to a different time in history, a more inappropriate time. All right, well, it's a little quiet here, but it's always a little quiet here. If you're not waiting in line to bump cars or oh man, Berry Tales is nuts. And like we suggested at the water park yesterday, it's no longer summer weather. Those clouds do not show any threats of breaking up at all today. Just getting darker. These summer nights games are all back too. Well, not all of them, but those ones are. The little hooky things. The mine ride's still down too. They got the work lights on inside now, so the scrim is still here, or the scaffolding is still here. And there's a bunch of ladders and stuff, so I don't know what they're doing inside, but they're doing something inside. My guess is just a general refurb, just cleaning it up, getting ready for summer. But it's still down, maybe in the next couple weeks. We came over here to just walk on the log ride, but that ain't a walk on anymore. There's a lot of people over here in this general vicinity trying to get wet for some reason. The line went all the way back to basically the end, like where there's a turnaround. Oh, a commotion scared Snoopy away. I was really hoping to write Supreme Scream, but no. Noon, lunchtime for everybody in the park. Sutter's is a place to be right now, it looks like. Ghost Rider is being tested all day. They've got the little water jugs in there, and there are people at the entrance turning people away, which could mean that they could open it at some point today for like a soft open, possibly. We'll see how that goes. Also, they finally kind of rerouted the guest services line a little bit to the other side around the fountain there, over by where the seating is for the bakery and stuff. So it's not as bad. Well, it doesn't seem like it's as bad, but it's because they rerouted it around the side. When we found the quiet area, turns out it's outside the park. That's enough of that for 1 week. We're gonna head home and go back to our normal lives. Just let this be a reminder to you that if you're coming to the park anytime within the next like 4 or 5 months, it's going to be crowded every day. Pack your patience, make sure everything's in line, and just come ready to have a good time with plenty of other friends. Till we see you again, and catch y'all on that flippity flop.